Everybody, welcome to Late Breakfast. I'm Taurian B.
I'm first class Regg.
And on this week, we are going to talk about some of the most anticipated rap hip hop albums of the fourth quarter in 2020. It's been a long 2020, guys. This pandemic has hit, and a lot of things have been stagnant. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. Television and music, we still gonna get that no matter what. So now with the fourth quarter coming, Christmas coming, there are a handful of artists that we have not gotten music from, and yet we still want them to give us music. Bring the pain. Bring the emotions. That's what 2020, when I think about 2020, that's all I think about is pain and emotions. So I'm just gonna go first. The artists, because I know a lot of artists are gonna get named. The artist that I really need to hear from is Childish Gambino.
He gave us an album early, like 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's fine. No, but like I need an album with like promo on him, like really talking about everything. Like the album came and went. Like he didn't even promote it.
It came out. I think he was trying to get out of his deal.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's not the album that I want from him. So I still want the album that I want from Childish Gambino has not been released yet, Eli. So I would like that album in the fourth quarter. I really would. We all know that like he has like a voice on things like right now what we're going through and with politics, what we're going through in the world right now. I feel like Childish Gambino will really have something to say. He's just had another child, so I just think that like with a lot of the artists that we're going to name, one of the artists that like I've definitely grown with is Childish Gambino, and I think Regg like agrees with me on that because I think Regg likes Childish Gambino just as much as I do. So him being, and then I think we're around the same age as Childish Gambino as well. So him being
maybe a year or two older,
right? So with him, being at this point in his career and in his life, I just feel like wow. Hearing what he had to say would be totally relatable, and I would really enjoy it right now.
There was, well, they did say at one point that his last album would be his last under the moniker of Childish Gambino, but then like recently, up until like maybe a month ago, I think they clarified that and said that he was working on new music as Childish Gambino. So I don't know. We just gotta wait.
All right, cool. Well, that's who I'm looking forward to. Everybody try to like not like list off like Eli, don't list off 10 people. Like list off 1 or 2 people and then keep it short.
Nah, I think I got like a strong 3.
I think you should have a strong 2.
I'll give you 3.
All right, you'll just get muted. Cool.
Kendrick, Playboy Cardi, and Young Thug.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, what is this infatuation with niggas and Playboy Cardi, bro?
Yo, I don't get it.
I fuck with Cardi.
Yo, bro. Every time this nigga name get brought up, bro, it's like, who the fuck is listening to this nigga, bro?
But wait. But you see it though, Kendrick?
No,
Cardi,
I don't see it.
That's balance right there, brother. That's balance.
Nigga, you could tip the scale a little bit and take that nigga off, bro.
Nah.
All right.
I was just like you. Don't get me wrong. I was just like you. I was not a Playboy Cardi fan. I did not understand it. But I just saw the reaction that everybody was getting. So I started reading interviews. I started reading about the album. And I was just like, yo, this shit makes sense. I fuck with it.
I mean,
it's literally like rock music, but for hip hop.
I like
That's
the production, but it's like, I wouldn't name him in Reed. I mean, if it comes out, maybe I'll check it, maybe. But you see how he let y'all diehard niggas down.
With that when he put out that single, which is crazy because that single went number 1.
He released
with his voice changing.
The kids they eat that shit up.
I actually like that song. I actually like his voice. I fuck with it,
and if you don't fuck with Playboy Cardi's Pampa / Kid Cudi, I don't know what's wrong with you. That's an amazing record. Another one, Molly. That's an amazing record.
Sound like you take that shit. All right, look, Playboy Cardi.
I know that Playboy Cardi's not for everybody. So I'm fine with people not fucking with the music. But
his beat selections are really good. But I don't.
Yeah.
You're not gonna catch me diving into a whole Playboy Cardi.
I can't catch you doing the baby voice, Regg.
Nah, why you want to hit?
All right, well, I'll say this. I'm definitely looking forward to more Thugger if possible. I'm definitely looking forward to some Kendrick. I feel like I need to hear from Kendrick and SZA, and also just generally more R&B music.
Yes,
more R&B music. I feel like R&B has been on a hot streak lately, and I can't get enough of the stuff. And also, this is gonna seem left field, but definitely more soca music.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I feel that, bro.
Shout out Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, so besides the two gentlemen behind me, which is like the most anticipation, but I'm not gonna get into a whole Drake rant because I know that's coming from my fellow co-president of the OVO fan club over here. But I'm really looking forward to this Benny album that's about to
I
come.
was just gonna say that shit, Roy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really
Butcher
excited.
coming, nigga.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this shit because I don't think either of his albums before he's promoted the shit out of it, but he hasn't sound as proud of an album as he sounds of this one when he speaks about
it. It's to the point like every time he finished recording, he threatened to leak the record like as soon as he was done. That's how
the whole
excited.
thing is with Hit Boy, right?
Yeah, that's how excited the nigga is, bro. It's like
Boy Run is crazy.
Yeah.
This little resurgence that he's going through is really, really cool.
Resurgence, not even a resurgence.
Yeah, Eli. Stop it. Another person I'm looking forward to dropping, Future. Post Lori Harvey.
Lori? Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we're about to get some toxic sad boy shit.
Because you know what's crazy about toxic Future, bro? It's when it hurts him the most when the woman don't look like she's balling, bro. That's when he get because we don't get
bother everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
it bothers every man, okay?
Yeah,
that last time was fire.
When she,
but vice versa too, I'm sure.
She just moved on with her life, continued to look gracefully, opened up her DMs, and she's flourishing again. Like it's not like she missed a nigga at all. It's regular day. It's the next day, and I think he met his match. So the music might come out even better.
It's not even that. It's the age difference. She's young. She's bad. She got bread. She out here wilding. She don't need Future. Future like 40 years old.
That's a fact.
He want to fall in love. You kidding me? He got like 8 baby moms. He's still trying to fall in love.
No, mind your business.
And I love Future. And I love Future for it. I want this for him always. But at the same time, I do want him to settle down, get married, be happy, all that stuff. But nonetheless, I enjoy the run.
Toxic motherfucker.
Can I say
love it. We need it. Because other than Future, who else do we have on some toxic shit? Brent?
And so that leads me into my list. So Brent Fayez, I'm definitely looking forward to because that Dead Man Walking song that he released is
fire.
I'm looking forward to hearing from Cardi. I think this next album is gonna
damn it, you stole mine.
Well, you could say it too, Julius. It's okay. I think this next album is gonna prove a lot for her. I think she about to tap into you see they talking about her next singles with Nicki, right? If that's true, that shit over.
Her next single is with Nicki.
Her next single is
DK.
I
don't know. I don't.
It's speculated to call. It's called Lavish featuring Nicki. If that is true, I like what this does for women hip hop.
I don't trust that Twitter goss. I'm sorry.
I don't need it.
You out here getting rumors from like
225 people? I believe it. If it came from Clubhouse, then I believe it.
Okay, so let me finish. So I had so I said Cardi, Brent, 2 Chainz got his album So Help Me God. I'm looking forward to that. And Juicy J is dropping this week.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Really excited about that because Juicy had a weird time. Like there was a time where he couldn't even drop music. Like he was just dropping Lucy's on SoundCloud.
But there was a time he was on fire.
Right. He dropped a diss track to his label on SoundCloud because he released music he couldn't get out of his deal. And Juicy's been in the game.
That happened earlier during quarantine. I think so.
He's been in the game for so long. So it's like he dropped a new song that I really fuck with. So I'm looking forward to his project. I mean,
it was on the
featured on the Free Lunch playlist.
Which is on the Free Lunch, yes, absolutely.
The lavish record was on the Genius website. They pulled it down.
Oh,
That
wow.
that's an automatic #1 record if it was to be true. It's literally an automatic #1 record. It doesn't. They could literally breathe on the track, and it's going #1.
I could see Nicki being the one to reach out, like, oh, like, you know, I have a baby now. I'm more mature.
Yeah, Nicki would definitely reach out.
You know?
I would think somebody.
Yeah, I think the Queens chick is definitely gonna reach out to the Bronx chick to squash all mayhem. So yeah,
did everybody list off who they?
Nah, no, nigga. No,
All
we
right.
anticipating the OVO sound.
Let's go.
Drizzy Drake, my nigga.
Okay, now I'm just saying, you was being a little long-winded, so I was about to.
Shut up, nigga. Let me talk. It's my time. I'm speaking. There we go. There we go.
So, LA, now you may speak. You can go now.
He's still on pause. Still on mute.
I don't know if you noticed, but this week, Drake is releasing another 2 verses. He reached out to a young kid. I forgot his name. Something.
Young Blue. Yeah.
So we're getting another 2 Drake verse this weekend. Last week we got 2, which was more on the romantic side. He brought up SZA. He did the Bryson feature. This week we get some rapidy rap shit. I don't know if he's gonna give us 2 every week until the album comes, but I like it. I like.
He just gave us. He gave what's that? The Heady one. He just gave him a verse on his album.
And
he gave us a verse on Pop Can's album.
We Pop Con, please.
Pop Con. Yeah.
He gave us 2 on that album.
Right. So here we go. We getting the little 2s coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really anticipating to see if Drake can keep up with Benny on this. Like, it's been a while since Drake got a record with a nigga who's gonna test his pen. And
that would be great to see, honestly.
I hope the record got cleared, cause I don't know. I would have thought that would have been the lead single since he talked about literally sending him the record, getting it back, and wanting to leak it. I hope Universal or whoever the powers may be gives the okay for this shit. But I am looking forward to see the penmanship. I hope we can do a review on if this nigga still got it. I need this nigga pen to be on point, bro. So yes, that's what I'm anticipating this Drake album. Cause to me, I know I'm a Drake fan, but I'm also real. To me, this is probably his best space he's been in a while. He has to deliver. There's no excuse. You're not beefing with nobody. No, from the outside looking in, it doesn't seem like you have much distractions going on. You know that your son is yours now. Pushes out the way. Meek is out the way.
Your son is yours now. That's crazy. That's a wild thing to say.
Hold on. Let me give context. Let me give context. During the Pusha beef, when Pusha came out and said what he said, the test, whether the kid of his was not, the Maury results wasn't in yet. So he was on standstill, like, yo, Pusha already put it out there that this kid is mine. What if it's not? You know, I don't want to violate. So that's what I mean. He doesn't have to deal with nothing. All he has to do is create. And if Drake is in a space where he can just create, he has to deliver. I'm not saying it has to be an instant classic because he's yet to give us one of those. But it has to be one of those where we come back 3, 4, 5 years down the line and revisit this album, you know, and say, yo, he did it. He did it. This has to be one of those defining albums for him, for me as a fan, to say like, yo, he's one of the best of all times. Like, he's my personal favorite. But for me to go on this ledge and be like, yeah, nigga, he's the best. This album has to do it for me. If not, then I'm totally cool with saying like, yo, Drake is a great artist. He's mastered his artistry. But I don't want great artistry. I want great hip hop music. You know, he can intertwine everything else. Because even him going with the Dirk single, it's like, oh, okay, this is a great song, but where does this fit within the album? You know, I don't like listening to singles anymore because by the time I get to the album, I automatically skip it because I'm tired of it. So I want to see where it fits in the album, how cohesive this album is. Everybody has said Drake has never given a conceptual album. I don't agree with that. But with that being said, we just got to shut the namesayers up because there's been too much shit. When it comes to this man, there's been too much smut on his name, and we try to clean that off and take our throne right where we belong on the Mount Rushmore of hip-hop artists of the new generation, and we got to solidify our spot as OVO fans of America, Canada, and all across the damn world.
Let's go.
So yes. Shit, LA. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was great.
I completely agree with LA though. This is I feel like this is a pivotal album for him on how he moves. Like, all right, so you've been on Kanye's neck for all this time. Even your
facts.
I personally don't need to hear more Kanye disses.
Facts, bro, because he's not even there no more.
Honestly,
I think he's gonna. But Drake takes pot shots still. He takes little shots.
Unless he reunites this Pusha beef and say, yo, I want round 2 of this shit. Fuck what everybody gotta say. Fuck
I don't think we're gonna get that yet. I think that will come. I don't think it's gonna be this album.
But
I think that's a forever thing. That one day he's just gonna break silence on it.
Yeah, for sure. Because he keeps
Drake is a bully. Drake is a bully. We all know that Drake is a type.
But it's a difference when you're a bully and a nigga wants you to bully him. Now it's like, yo, how tough are you? I want all this smoke. You know what I'm saying? All this smoke you gave.
I have no problem with Drake shooting at Kanye so subtly for the rest.
Subtly, yeah.
But it doesn't matter to me.
That's he's been doing.
Yeah, but it doesn't even matter to me because at this point it's like, yo, what does this serve? You know what I'm saying? I want this album to be serving of his catalog. Like I want this to be the conversation next year down the line. Yo, does this take the new #1 spot? This is what I'm anticipating. Does this album now cross over Nothing Was the Same and take care to the point where, all right, we got to move these shits down? Is Drake gonna ever give us a blueprint? Is Drake gonna give us Matic? Is Drake gonna give us one of those? You know what I'm saying? Does Drake have one of those in Drake's style, not in a whole style or a Nas style? But can we get one of those from you?
I personally think it's too late for that. I'm gonna just enjoy it. I love Drake. I think it's just too late for that. He's way too rich. He's way too fucking famous now. I think he's making music and he's making it to, I think he's more to appease to the charts now.
Look, I said the same thing about Nas and Jay. We got hit with Life Is Good and 444.
Yeah.
But you see the crazy thing about it?
No, because before that, he just likened what he wants from Drake to listening to Blueprint. Blueprint was Jay's 6th album. He was 30, 32. So
yeah, Drake is around the same age, bro.
Yeah, but that was his 6th album. How many albums is Drake on?
What would this be considered, number 7? If we count like the playlist, because we can't use projects now, right? We've learned that in First Class Breakfast, we can't use projects. So
there's no fucking rules in here.
Yeah, great. He just missed it. He came back to sit down for that.
He's coming back.
But no, we were saying does what album does this count as? And I said on First Class Breakfast, we're not allowed to use projects because he deems More Life as a playlist. He's bugging, but cool. Whatever the man said goes. He keeps the lights on. You see? Lights on, lights off. Lights. Drake keeps the lights on around this building. You know what I'm saying? So I think if I'm not off, it may be number 6 or 7. So he might be this. I need a one of those, bro.
I think it's gonna be a good album, but I don't think he's giving me that caliber of raps like that.
But wait. And LA, do you want Drake to have a classic album in his catalog, or do you want to have?
To me, he has
Drake to have his dark, twisted fantasy.
To me, no, because Drake's whole life, his music coming out the gate was dark, twisted fantasies. If we're being like, he's already quote unquote gave us his 444 from his perspective. He does that. He's been doing that for a while, right? So the introspective, that's what we consider My Life Is Good, the 444, those introspective albums Drake has gave us already, right? To me, Drake already has like 2 and a possible classic albums for me. That's just me. That's my personal opinion on that, right?
But
so,
I think, go ahead.
So what I'm expecting for now is to me to say he has 3 and a possible. You have to deliver, bro. We've already seen you experiment. You've experimented enough. You know what I'm saying? You all the shit that you said you wanted to do at this stage of your career, you damn near accomplished. You have all the number ones. It's like the athlete that got the Mac. It's like Giannis. Boom. This is where I see Drake now. Giannis has the 2 MVPs. Giannis has the Defensive Player of the Year. Giannis has the money. Give us the legacy now. What's the next move? Are you going to stay in this pocket and not give yourself the best ability to go up that one level? Are you so comfortable here? Or are you going to get uncomfortable? Are you going to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to chase this classic album? This shit that's hard to make. A timeless piece of music. That is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Drake to give us one of those timeless pieces of music that will last the test of time and I could use in my armor as, yo, the nigga gave us 3. The debate's over.
So I'm
all right,
anticipating.
and with that,
wait. Did everyone give their albums?
I'm just gonna go right quick.
Damn, that was crazy. I forgot about that.
I'm anticipating Cardi B's next album, because of like what she's gone through. Like she's gone through a whole lot since her first album, and like the content is definitely going to be there.
This is another version of Lemonade.
That it could be true as well. Another album I'm very, very hyped for is Meg Thee Stallion's upcoming album, whatever the name is, or the project. She definitely been through a lot.
You think she's going to give us another project before the year is out?
I believe so. I believe Sugar. But,
we don't use projects.
Oh, well.
Excuse me.
Whatever.
Sorry, album.
EP.
I think she will deliver give us a new album.
Her debut album.
She will give us an album.
Yeah, because she said Fever wasn't her debut album.
Fever was really
I'm anticipating the album that she will deliver this year. And like she's gone through so much. We all know, her getting shot, her not being feeling protected, her being like, kind of the becoming face of this Protect Black Woman movement. Which is
something. Did you guys? And I'm sorry to cut you off, Julie.
It's okay.
While we're on the subject of Meg, she did drop that opinion article in New York Times. Did you guys?
Yeah, that was a good op-ed. Yeah, like she's and it's Bobby, can you please mute yourself? Thank you. It's her, like the death of her, her family, some family members. Like that album, I think is going to be extremely, extremely done well. And that's my 2, Meg and Cardi B.
All right. So what I wanted to talk about, there's 2 groups that I think are on the clock. And I'm curious to see if they're going to drop by the end of the year. And there's 2 groups because I feel like they peaked really high.
Can we say one of them at the same time? I think I know one of them.
Oh, I think I know.
We all know
one. Say it at the same time on 3.
I bet you we're gonna get it wrong.
1,
all right,
2,
1, 2, 3.
Ray Sherman.
Ray Sherman.
I knew
it. Yeah, Ray Sherman. Yeah, that's my second one.
It was Ray Sherman and Migos, but Ray Sherman, I feel like is really on the clock. Because
they
peaked.
You think? Man, do they even fuck with each other still?
Nah, but I'm just. So listen. So I think.
Taurian, sorry to cut you off. I don't mean to.
Damn, I can't get shit.
Wait, hold on. Did you see that they challenged Migos to a versus?
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that, my nigga. That was gonna be my whole spiel because I'm the host of the show, and the host of the show likes to lead things off. But obviously, some people don't like people to talk, and they just want to ruin everything. They don't want to.
What if we just act like that didn't happen?
Of the show.
What if we just act like that didn't happen? Go back and you could edit it.
I don't feel like doing that because that means that's more editing for Taurian because Taurian has to do the editing, not Daniel.
Valid.
Yeah, valid. Thank you. So with Ray Sherman, they got really they had Black Beatles, they had their run and everything like that, right? And then Sway Lee put out his solo project, and then if you guys remember, Joe Budden kept saying on Everyday Struggle when he was on the show, they're going to break up. They're going to break up. Like Slim Jimmy is out of here. Like it's over. Like it's happening. And then it actually happened, like quietly, and and then Slim Jimmy, he gave French Montana the biggest hit of his career. and like we haven't heard anything else, right? And I just think it's really weird because like basically like they've just been living off of that. They put out it was an amazing project from like a great project. Like, and I remember like Regg was like really big on it. Like I remember that because like I was like hating, like not wanting to like it, but I liked it secretly. But I would tell Regg it was bullshit, even though I knew it was good. And then it was at that point like people were arguing like Migos and or Ray Shrummer, right? Because Migos, like they basically had the backing of like QC and everything like that, but then Ray Shrummer had Mike Will Made It, but they both had the Gucci Mane connection. It was just like degrees of separation for them, right? So then we get two Migos. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't think they got another one in them. They try to get. You remember how they tried to get out that song "Big on Big" and tell us it was a hit?
Yeah, big on what?
They had a song. They gave us a song called "Big on Big."
You talking about Migos from the Culture album?
That song was horrible.
I like "Big on Big."
What the fuck?
How you going big on big?
How you going big?
You can't go big on big.
How you going big on big?
Yo,
you can't big on big.
They really, they dead ass really started giving us some bullshit. Like, you see what they did with us?
They
put out like 2 songs recently.
Their last
songs not sticking.
Yeah, they missed.
They gave us the same.
It's not sticking, and we get distracted by the sweetie girl. She's distracting us from Amigos.
They get distracted by the relationships. Obviously, Takeoff don't know how to treat women, so they just keep Takeoff in the basement, right? Quavo and his relationship and Offset and his relationship are keeping them afloat. Their music isn't what's keeping them niggas afloat. Yeah. And I kind of think that they're on the clock.
And outside is not really open for them to hit like that, bro.
And they're not even doing features like that either.
And then you gotta understand, the Migos is more of an impact artist. They have to like touch the people. Their music you have to hear them more. It's kind of more like hypnotism. Like you hear it so much that you give into it. So with outside being closed, I don't think they have the same culture. No pun intended. The culture relevance that they used to having. You know what I'm saying? There's not much shows for them to do to rip the runway or take over. Even their Good Morning America, I think it was Good Morning America. It just not. And what they did an award show recently too, and the music is just not there. You know.
Yeah. Energy.
And then
honestly, yes, the energy is not there. Good. Thank you.
Honestly,
and then another thing,
well, at least here, because let's be honest, there's other places still ringing like Atlanta's open,
and that's their hometown.
Open, Miami's open. There's places all over the rest of the.
That's how you know they're cold when their hometown is not. Where they're not even.
Well, I don't even know about that.
But with so few markets open, and and this is just my opinion, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or wilding out for saying this, but they pretty much make what is the definition of modern day bottle service music. With so many markets not open for that kind of aesthetic, that kind of experience, I don't see how they could manage, and they definitely are on the clock. I don't know if any of these guys pen music for other artists or if they're involved in the industry in other ways.
Quavo definitely does. I know that.
Yeah,
I'm sure Quavo you're giving them too much credit. I'm saying them niggas was cold before the pandemic hit.
Wow,
I agree.
Oh no, I agree. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that for sure.
It did seem like
Migos and Ray Shrummer are on the fucking clock. The last they are on the clock. They is like shit for them is ice cold. These niggas each put out 3 solo albums and them shits did nothing. Quavo just celebrated the anniversary of that shit like it mattered. He was like, 2 years ago, like, bro. Where the fuck is Suede at?
That's so true.
Nobody knew it went gold.
Yeah, I didn't know it went gold. Yeah,
that's just that's solely off.
I'm gonna go back to that album.
The streaming.
I'm gonna be honest with you. To be honest with you, I really want a Slim Jimmy album. That little nigga can rap, bro.
He can rap. Rap.
And as far as Amigos is concerned, to Jamesy's point, it's more like if swag surfing was a genre, that's where the Migos is. Like all their music is call and respond music. It has to be played festival, club kind of style because that's where it shines at. By itself, you're not bumping that.
It scared the fuck out of me that I heard Rob all of a sudden and I can't see his face.
I wouldn't say sweat. I wouldn't put
shit.
I mean, I get it. It's club music. Migos do make club music, and it's not only for the clubs, but it's an outside music. They make outside music.
Yeah.
They don't make inside music. Like when you're sad, you don't want to say, "Wow, I really want to listen to some clubs," you know. We're just gonna have to. I hope they don't drop this year. I do hope. I hope they take another break. And wait for 2021 when things hopefully get back open. I think that's their best bet.
And can I just add on?
Man.
Can I just add
Go
on
ahead,
to
James,
my
we're
point?
gonna wrap it up.
I'm just gonna add on to my point that like it's not that they just make outside music, because plenty of people can go on joyrides and stream outside records and give those records some burn, right? But I think they have run out of gas, and they don't have the same quality of output that
Glacier, Snowflake, like what he did in Sweetie DMs. That nigga's so icy.
I think they can.
First of all, there's nothing wrong with being a Glacier boy. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to shame the Glacier boys.
Rob. In this context, it's the worst time to be a Glacier boy when you're trying to get a hit record. Okay,
points were made.
Yeah, I know points were made. What up, Reg? You ready to close this one out?
Let's do it, bro.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm Taurian B.
I'm First Class Regg.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Glacier boy out.
What's going on with you guys? What's up, man?